Yo, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome to another episode of Stirring the Pot with Tigmatic and my co-host, the real Shay Rosa. We on another one, y'all. And as promised, you know what I'm saying? We got your boy LoCo on here, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, your boy LoCo's in the
Your boy
building.
local and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? What's good, Tig? What's good, Shay?
Ain't
Hey,
nothing, man. We chilling, man. How you, man?
Did you hear my intro? I know we kind of did that at the same time. Should I do the intro again?
yeah, I want to hear it again. I want to hear it again.
Yeah. It's your boy local TV. I know that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we out here.
Definitely welcome your boy LoCo. Welcome to Stirring the Pot. It's
Yeah,
so good to
welcome to
have
Stirring the
you.
Pot, good brother.
Thank you. I appreciate the invite. No bullshit. I love chopping it up with new people. I know me and Shay been tapped in for a little bit, but now
Yeah,
I met you North Kakalaka, you know.
yeah.
We
Hey.
we expanded between the three of us, so I fuck with it. I like it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. It's a little choppy right now for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, Shay, make sure you hung up your phone. Everybody, make sure everybody's phone is hung up on the phone calls because it's a little choppy right now.
No, I'm on my computer, so I'm good. I'm on the Wi-Fi. No issues with the Wi-Fi. We
Everything
got
is
the
starting to
sound
catch up
good.
now. Everything is starting to catch up now. It looks like everything is good now. All right, everything is good on everybody end. So, LoCo, man, why don't you tell the people a bit about you, man? For those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? I know it's quite a few people out here that know about you, but tell the fans and the ones that watch our show, you know, who you are.
So boy logo. I am if the ultimate warrior was a rapper. That's your boy logo. I try to figure out a way to describe myself without like going through this whole thing, but I'm just energy, music, podcasts, videos. I direct my own videos. I go state to states. I do shows, tapping with people in different states. So I'm just a very energetic person who puts his energy into his music. The
Hey,
ultimate
man,
warrior of
that's
rap.
what's up, man. You got a definite, distinct flow, you know what I'm saying, and a different sound. So, tell the people about where you from, man.
Massachusetts. Not too many people know where that is. Shay knows where it is, but
Oh yeah,
yeah,
At the
definitely.
it's
top of the map.
yeah, it's at the top of Massachusetts. I'm at the bottom of Massachusetts. Small city, about 100, 200,000 people. So it's really hard for an artist to try and come out of a place like this, let alone like New England in general. It's really hard.
Facts.
But I'm at like it's even harder where I'm at. So that's why I just try to always travel and work and network with people from other states and cities. So I'm bringing Fall River with me though.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So tell the people how you got started into the music, man.
Uh, Good question. Why I got started in the music? Honestly, I don't know. I found hip hop. I wasn't allowed to listen to hip hop, right? As a kid, the people around me, like on one side of the family, was like Azorian Portuguese music. That's my background, right? And then the other side, it was like a classic rock. And then my mother was listening to, I don't know what you would call it, but it's like top 40 type music, like I don't know a lot of what you would call it, but it's really soft. I found hip hop music along like 10, 11 years old, and I just liked it. You know what I'm saying? Like I started breakdancing, and I different types of dancing, and then one day I had a CD which it's kind of a funny story. The CD was a Vanilla Ice CD. And he was already out of style, but I had to like it was new to me, you know. And I was like, you know, look at his chin, and I'm like, hey, maybe I can do that. So I took they had the book in the CDs back in the day with the lyrics. So I took one of his songs and just reworded it and put LoCo in there. And I did it at this was 7th grade. I did it at a school talent show. And everybody in the classes on the tables, even the teacher was like hyping me up. So that's how it started. I just was like making my own music here and there, and that's really was the beginning. I was like, I did it because I felt it inside, and then when it was appreciated by other people, by my peers, that's what told me like, dude, this is what I gotta do, you know.
So how old was you when you first like showed people that you had the skill set? Like how old was you?
So that was in 7th grade. And I really I never really took it serious until recently. But you know, throughout the years, I've done radio show, talent shows, and like little things like that. I had the studio in my crib. I made my own beats for a little while. I recorded other artists and try to help them. I would even take people who were not rappers, and I'll just be like, say this, and then rewind it and say this, and I'd make them sound like they were rappers, you know, after I edit it. So it's throughout the years I did a lot, but really I started taking it seriously was 2022. That's when I started taking it seriously. Because again, I was just like, I'll do it here, I'll do it there, whatever, right? I'd be on YouTube, I drop a little video, whatever. But then somebody said, yo, you should come meet Jadakiss and perform for him. And I did, and that was the beginning of the motion, the journey I'm on right now.
I have a question.
Jadakiss was like, yeah. Go ahead.
I have a question. You play in the background, right? Do you believe that is what really kept you solid and propelling you to where you could take that step to really be in front of Jada and then say, boom, I'm ready, and LoCo is on that locomotion? Because all of those years of really putting in the background and pushing into others, really, do you think that played a really positive place for you as an artist, playing the background and then pushing yourself forward and propelling?
Oh, definitely. Like, so you have to get out there and do shit wrong over and over. Like, for me, like I had opportunities to meet other artists. Like when I was talking about a show I did for 106, which is a radio station, and I was able to meet Timbaland, and I had my CD with me, and I didn't hand it to him. I'm happy I didn't, because I was trash, you know. I'm not saying I'm this, that now, but compared to then, I was trash. And it took a lot of you have to actually, you know, they say you got to put in the work, you got to do this, you got to be in front of different crowds. I'm naturally this person. I'm naturally an outspoken person. I've owned businesses. I've owned barbershops, Boost mobile stores. I do sales. When I was a teenager, if you put me I work the Subway, I became the manager. Panera Bread, I became the manager. Like everywhere I go, I just have this thing where I'm always trying to fine tune shit and get better. So you know, that's that. It's just been a lot of work. Unfortunately, I wasted a lot of time. You know, if I would have took it a little more seriously sooner, I think I'd be in a better position now. But you know, in 2 years, I got a little bit of motion. So you know.
All right.
Hey man, the motion has definitely been going, and I like what I hear when you spit. You know what I'm saying? You remind me of a Twister, like you would think you was from Chicago the way you rap fast like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can hear that you switch cadences a lot. You know what I'm saying? I hear it. So tell me a bit about how you created your flow to sound the way it is. Like, who was LoCo listening to that made his style the way it is?
You know, I get asked that question, and I always have a different answer, right? So
Right.
right now, like I listen to there's not one specific artist. I listen to so many things. So I don't know if it's like the dancing part, like growing up as a dancer, but I listen to music. I don't always listen to lyrics, right? So you might ask me a song and be like, nah, I don't know that song. But as soon as it come on, I'm like, oh, okay, I know. I don't know the lyrics, but I got the tempo, the cadence of the artist, the beat. Like, so I hear instruments. When I hear vocals, I hear instruments. So I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of different artists. I listened to smooth shit when I was younger, like Snoop and all the Death Row shit was all like,
Yeah.
real smooth, that LA
Legendary.
shit.
Legendary shit right there.
It's like the beginning of like when I really was like that. I had all the CD, every artist on that label CD, and then I also was really heavy on Busta Rhymes, and Busta Rhymes is just very like out the pocket and like animated when he raps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I have a lot of that too. So I feel like that was part of an influence. Even artists like Ludacris, very animated. He don't really say too much, but the way he says it, he's like Cadillac grills, a Cadillac grill. Like it's
Luda
just
be
like,
having them punchlines though. He got them punches though.
True.
yeah,
He's a punchline king.
when I say he's not saying anything, it's like I live on the East Coast, so everybody want to know if you like the Locks, if you like Nas,
Right.
because
Right.
it's like this the way they rap, it's like they're saying a whole lot.
It's different. Yeah, it's
It's a
different.
story.
Yeah, I get it because I'm in the South now. And being in the South, they definitely rap different than back home. I'm from Philly, so it's a whole different way of rapping. So I get what you mean on that.
Saying less,
Yeah,
with,
that's what I
saying
meant.
more with less, saying more with less.
Right.
Say more.
Yeah.
Right.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
that's a good way to put that. Say more with less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you got a question,
when I
Shay?
find okay, go ahead.
I do have a question actually. This is one that was I was holding on to. Out of all of the fast rappers, and I noticed your flow. I'm really into how your technique is. I saw how you hype the crowd. I really appreciate that. You get everybody just really lit and buzzed up in the like when you step out. Like your videos, everything is lit. I really watched
Thank you.
through all of them. So I saw
Okay,
your
thank you. I
progression.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. I saw your progression as an artist, and like you've really met and went through like different artists and how you approached each video. You know what I'm saying? I like how you were in Times Square, you were different places, you were showing how your personality is. And that's really important as an artist, is to maintain self. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a world where
Yeah.
you can get lost if you do not maintain self. So being as though you are a very fast rapper, and there are a list of rappers that we just named, we said a couple of them. Who is your ultimate favorite out of the fast rappers that we know of, like Twister, Busta, Eminem? And who would you put on your top 5 of fast rappers, including yourself?
I kind of feel a Tech Nine style from you a little bit too. And I see that's your guy too, though.
Yeah, that's crazy because people always like tagging me on his posts. I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for the DM from him. It hasn't happened yet.
Well, we're gonna put that in the air. We're gonna put it up.
And he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan, like I am. So, strange music. You gotta put me on that label. But yeah, Tech Nine be doing it. Really, I don't think that I look. So I don't listen to fast rappers, right? How do I say this? So when I was younger, Bone Thugs and Harmony, like the way they did it, I liked it, right? It was their own style and it worked for them. The way I do it, it's a little different because I'll be slow and then fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you listen to like artists now, right? I know the Migos is not a thing, and we lost one of them, unfortunately. But if you hear them, their syllables be like,
Yeah, they break it down. They break it down.
That's how I make music. So when I put a beat on, I don't write lyrics. I make sound effects. If that makes any sense. I'll be like beats. I'll just like but then I go back and I turn those into words, right? So to me, it's always like a feeling. You know what I'm saying? Because when I like you said about when I perform, I've been making songs based on performing. Like I do have other shit that I'm dropping that's a little different, but I make shit based on what I'm gonna perform. So like if you listen to if you hear any like good house music or EDM type music, it's chill and it builds up, you know. So now like if you listen to a lot of my verses, they start like chill and then they like it's like it builds up and then
it builds up.
Yeah, so that's kind of like what I'm trying to have it all like so people feel it inside. You know what I'm saying? Like they might not be like, oh, LoCo got bars or LoCo this, but they know the energy's there. That's why I want to portray my music as the energy.
You want to make people dance, so to speak.
Exactly.
Something that's missing in the music right now. A lot of people just pop like this to the music, and that's it. But there's no actual dancing going on. You know what I'm saying? So I get that.
I can feel your energy, LoCo, when I put
you definitely have great energy. So before we play your video, let's get into YaBoi LoCo TV. Tell the people how they got started.
LoCo TV is now a business, but it is a YouTube channel, which I believe we should be live on my channel right now. So I can't see comments or anything like that. So I don't know if my viewers are. I think I did link my channel.
They're definitely watching on YouTube right now. Pirate Ninja 420.
Hi, Pirate Ninja.
Okay.
Welcome.
So, right. They definitely watching on YouTube right now.
So the YouTube channel is how it started. So I was always YaBoi LoCo, and I was like, hey, I can, you know, when I was little, I wanted a camera to follow me around. Like when I was really little, I thought like a camera should follow me around everywhere I go because I thought it was that amazing. And then YouTube came out. So I was like, okay, I fucking can just walk around with my phone and videotape shit. So I used to just film a bunch of this wild ass street shit, you know, like street fights and baby mama drama and like all the bullshit, you know. And I would slip in some stuff like that was just like me, like, you know what I'm saying, about my life and music here and there. And in the midst of all of that, I had a really bad addiction problem with street life. So I've been living on my own since I was 13. And that was my own choice. You know, I could have went to my mother's, but she lived in a different state. I didn't want to live there, so I wanted to be in the city. I was in the city living on my own with friends, and I learned everything the wrong way. I was making dirty money, you know, and I did that for a long time. And one day, it was 2018 when I finally put all the criminal shit away, all the substances away. I looked at my YouTube channel. I'm like, damn, I got thousands, 6,000 on this one, 5,000 on this one, all these views. That's when YaBoi LoCo TV started picking up because I'm like, I could be making money off of this, you know.
Absolutely.
So I set up the monetization and all of that, and that was the beginning. But then, you know, from 2018, 2019 up till the time in 2022 when I met Jada, there was just that like I still didn't know what I was doing. I was like focusing. I was focusing on the street stuff. So I would go and interview people in the street. I would go into homeless encampments, tent cities, and talk to people and ask them how they got there. and I would provide services to them. So like my videos, for example, there's now an ID program for the homeless in my city. There wasn't before my videos. And there's also actually a whole city funded team that goes out and helps these people that are, and try to get them into whether it's detox or housing. They got rent programs, and I'm not saying it's just because of me, because there's a lot of people that do a lot more, but the people who put all that shit together contacted me and they say, yo, we love your videos. This is what we're trying to do. We're going to do the IDs. We're going to do this. And they're communicating with me. So I know that my videos had an impact locally. You know what I'm saying?
On the community. And that's what's up, man.
I love
that. I want to commend you on that.
I want to commend you because that's part of giving back after you experiencing it on your own eyes, your own body, your own spirit, and then recovering and giving back and being like, hey, I can pull more people out of this and take them, someplace further in their life, and they could see it through your example. So, you know what I'm saying? We can't just be out here as artists and other people and not showing by example. And, I commend you for that. That's something that I do out here in Boston as well. I give back I go out here on methadone mile myself, get back to the community, to the kids, all of that. So we should definitely let's link it on the other side.
Yeah, I want to commend y'all. I want to commend you on that as well, man. To help the community is definitely a great thing to do because we need more role models out here. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the main things. Giving people something positive to see is important. And a lot of times people don't want to hear the positive, you know what I'm saying? But you strive anyway and you keep going to deliver something that's fun for people because everything ain't always got to be about the hood and the street, especially if you've been in the hood and in the streets, like I know, bro. At some point in time, that time is up. You got to get up out of there. Like for me, unfortunately, it took getting shot in the head to get out the street. You know what I'm saying? But it could have been worse. I could have not been here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
I say the same thing as you. I should either be buried under the jail or dead. So
right.
We are too blessed to be here. So like if I can give back a little bit or do something positive in the community, like I've hosted the Juneteenth festival in my city twice, the backpack drives for the kids, free haircuts, so any little thing I can do, I'm trying to get right now a youth program back because when I was in high school, I wasn't in high school for long, by the way. They expelled me real quick. But when I was in high school, there was like a gang prevention. So it was taking opposite gang members and putting them in the same room. And that I believe that kind of like helped open my eyes at 15. Like this shit is bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? What is this? You know what I'm saying? I woke up and so I'm hoping that I've been trying. This city's really tough to get shit to happen out here with the city, but that's really like besides the music, taking care of my family and all of that, I would just like to have a way to help I don't want to say trouble youth, but endanger youth of just not following the same roads that I took. You know what I'm saying? Like I should have stayed at my house.
Being an example,
like I wasted 15 plus years, doing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So if I can give that knowledge, like my kids are good. My kids learn from I let them know all my dirt, So if I could give that back, like I would love to have that here in my city, but to be continued. We will see.
We will definitely put that out in the air. That's in the air, and definitely look for those programs to come because I feel like putting the word out there, that's enough ears, and they say more heads come together, we can make it happen.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So let's get into it, man. Tell the people about this video we about to play and what inspired you to do it. You know what I'm saying?
So The video, the song is called "Woke Up." I dropped the video before I dropped the song because I like to see how many people, before I run ads, I like to see how many people are truly like tapped in, you know. So the song talks about just like your boy LoCo in a sense, like on a show day. On a show day. So on a show day, I get up, I get ready, and you know, I'm rehearsing in the mirror and I'm rapping and doing all of that on a show day. And then, you know, I go to the show, I do my thing, and then I turn up, I drink this, I drink that, I spend a whole bunch of money, I go home, my wallet's empty, you know. And then I wake up the next morning and do it all over again, especially like on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's
religiously.
That's the basis of the song, and I wanted to show that in the video. So I directed it. My guy Cannon filmed it, and I was like, "Listen, I'm gonna make you ain't gotta work hard. I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna act. I'm gonna tell you." You know, you just point the camera.
Hey, LoCo, you chopping up a little bit on our end, man. It's getting a little choppy on my end. Could you see him directly, Shay?
Yeah, I can see him directly.
Yeah, it's a little choppy on my end.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my fault. You guys are clear on my side.
Yeah, me too. You guys are clear on my side.
All right, then it's just on my end then. That's fine. All right, so
but yeah, so I wanted to relay that in the video. I wanted them to see, like I was saying, I directed the video, had my boy film it, and I try to make it as easy as possible for him. When I make my videos, I have an idea, and you know, I'm not standing in a basketball court or you know, in a parking lot with fancy cars. I want to like tell a visual story. And if it can match the vibe of the song, that's a plus. So that's what I did on this.
yeah.
It's just like scene to scene, and I woke up broke, forgot what I did type shit.
I love the video, by the way. I really
The
did
video is dope.
It's dope.
And the world is about to see it if they haven't seen it. You got it on YouTube already, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Your woke up official video on your boy LoCo TV.
Yeah.
Hey, it's on your boy LoCo TV, and it's also coming out straight to y'all from Stirring the Pot.
Right here.
Yes, it's Stirring the Pot. We about to get to it, you know what I'm saying? So keep it locked in, y'all. Let's do it.
Astronauts report it feels good.
Oh man, that's curry. What did I do last night? Yeah.
Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend it, $1, but I'm like, so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up. Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend it, $1, but I'm like, so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up. Man, I ain't never been poor, but I might have been broke with a killer hangover, the vitamin store. Like what I did last night, but now no. Man, I tell you this here, man, I drink no more. Now I smoke no more, and I fuck that whore. But maybe I dare, who that in my bed? Looking like a gram, and it must have been a man. Call an ambulance, I can't feel my leg. Don't feel that walk, didn't see my walk. Gon' see on flow like a Cena dog. Try to find my shit, and then no time spent. Got 30 minutes, call promoters on my leg. Like money, moolah, be around me like a hula. Bust a few maneuvers, now they war, I'ma do it. I'ma do it. Not a door, on the corner like a hornet, but I'm no longer selling them rocks or E. Locked in engineer, slinging Spotify dreams. Cost 5,000 cents, wanna take my pick. Got a diarrhea, flow talk, content shit. I'm a ostrich hitch, cause I got a lot of neck. Right middle age, when I dig around like I'm an net. But I taste like Skittle, what's a to Jacob with a kitty in the middle, got me spending on my bread. Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend it, $1, but I'm like, so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up. Woke up, broken in the motherfucker, looking in the mirror, wanna throw up. Kill a couple butters, spend it, $1, but I'm like, so what? Don't believe, just watch like a Elon rocket, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up.
so up. Don't believe, just watch nigga eat love record, I'ma go up. Watch me blow up.
Okay.
Woke up, woke
Your
up, woke
boy
up.
woke
Yeah,
up,
that
woke
was
up,
dope.
woke up.
That was
That
dope.
is fire. I
It was
love the whole
definitely for
entire
that
video.
was definitely for the folks. And that was
Yes,
some
it
fire right
was.
there, bro.
Woke
That
up,
was
woke
some fire. I like it. I like the visuals too.
up.
I like how you came out the junk, came out the like the little bar or whatever, and the guard picked him up like get him out of
Try that one scene that for him to pick my heavy ass up. I'm like 210 pounds. I'm like, bro, you sure you can pick me up? You sure you can pick me up?
Yeah,
No,
that was dope, man. That was definitely dope.
Thank
Everything
you.
was fresh across the whole entire video. Sound was great. Video guy was great. Your whole team sound is great across the board. So tell them they're
Yeah,
doing awesome. You're
that was definitely showmanship too. Like you was in your bag on that, Joe. You was in your duffel.
I was
You
like,
definitely in your duffel, good brother.
okay. and
Yeah,
your bodyguard, the story with you guys, I was like, I peeped that little how you guys met, and I thought that was a really cool story, and that you guys are still friends to this day is a really just testimony of friendship, and continue that. You and your bodyguard, you and your man's.
Which one? The one at the truck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the dude that picked me up, I actually met him inside in the county. And we became friends inside. We were cellies, but the other dude, the one I think you're talking about, I moved into a neighborhood, and I didn't know anybody in that neighborhood, and he came up to me and he's like, "Hey, are you new in this neighborhood?" I was like, "Yeah, I just moved in." He's like, "Hey, you want to go jump off a bridge?" I
Yeah.
said, "What?" Yeah, we go jump off a bridge into the water. Oh, I said, "Bet, let's go." I said, "That's crazy. Let's do it." So, and yeah, we still friends to this day. And the video you saw, I did like a reel or whatever I did, and I said that like I didn't plan it, and that's why you could see him. His face lit up. He's like, "That's true. That's true. That is how I met you."
He was like,
So
"Yeah,
yeah,
that is true. That is how we met." And I was like, "Wow, like you guys are still friends to this day. Like how what a crazy story to like look back at each other and be like, yo, that is you did tell me to jump, yeah." Like
That's dope. That's dope. So LoCo, man. If it's one thing that this journey has taught you, what is that? Like tell me what it is on your musical journey. And
answer
what's
that
some
question.
tips you got from Kiss?
So which one you want me to answer?
Whatever order, it don't have to be in the order. You can start wherever
All right.
you want to start.
I'm gonna answer your first question about what you learn in the journey. And I'm gonna answer it with one word, and I posted it the other day. And the word is consistency. And I posted the word consistency. I didn't post anything else. I put it on Facebook. I didn't put it anywhere else. I just put that word with a period. And the story behind that is I was in my feelings that day. And I had to remind myself to be consistent and just to keep going, because I was in my feelings because the night before. So here's an inside story. Only people that are viewing are gonna know, because I didn't post it or share it. I went live with Timbaland on TikTok, right? And I played him that song that we just listened to. And he told me that I rap too fast, that he didn't like it. And I was like, damn, I've been looking up to this motherfucker all my, since he came up,
Yeah.
and I was just, I was like, damn. I got off the live. I was like, wow, what, like
Yeah.
hurt my soul, and I told a couple of people, and they said, you know what, fuck Timbaland. Like, you have motion and people fuck with what you do. They like what you do, and you're different. And plus, Timbaland is somebody that is completely in a different genre. But I took it I really took it hard off rip. I was like, damn, not Timbaland. He got me.
Yeah, I think he was probably just trying to give you some constructive criticism. That's all.
Yeah, and you know what it is you gotta be able to accept it, right? Because
Yeah, you gotta have
it's
tough skin
true.
in this game. You definitely do. Without tough skin, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
right.
It ain't gonna get you far.
So that's why I was like, when I got out of my feelings the very next day, I was like, consistency. So I just put that out there because I know that people rock with me, right? So even if I tweak my if I take his advice and I tweak the way I do things a little bit, right? I know the people that's already rocking with me is gonna rock with me on the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I already have the motion doing what I'm doing. I can do a little bit of this. I can do a little bit of that. So, but if I don't do it, then it's over, right? If I don't make the videos, if I don't make if I don't change my sound a little bit or try new things, it's all over. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'll talk to people, and they'll be like, and I'll joke around. I'll be like, yeah, I quit. I'm quitting rap. And motherfuckers be like, yo, you just started. Like, you can't quit. We need you.
Yeah, like
We need you.
a little bit of criticism shouldn't be enough to make you quit. But I'll say that I understand where you're coming from because of this, right? The first episode of after the first episode I did that shit, bro, I was ready to quit. Like, no, I don't like it. I don't want to do it. Because I had got some criticism. Like, yo, you talking too much. Let the people, your guests, talk more and all of that. So I was kind of taking the criticism and I was kind of feeling some kind of way. But like, real talk, that shit helped me. You know what I'm saying? Because it made me better. You know what I'm saying? And doing what I'm doing. So I can understand that sentiment and that feeling, being angry or upset when somebody that you looked up to tell you that, but he really telling you that to really push you to see your full potential for real. You know what I'm saying?
Way up here, and I was just expecting you. I love you, LoCo. Like, and it wasn't what I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Your
That's
man John
me.
Texas going hard for you right now. He said, tell him about. I'm gonna post it up here so you can read it yourself.
Tell him about we met him at. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier.
When Luda first
no,
came
he's
out.
talking about. Yeah, when we was teenagers, I was gonna give him my CD, and I thank God I didn't. All these years went by, and he still don't fuck with me, so it don't matter.
I mean, we always get better. Consistency, we get better over time.
I'm just saying, I don't think Timbaland meant it to say that you was trash or nothing. I think he said it. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I don't think he was saying it to say that. I think he was just, that might not have been for him. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Yeah, so he likes. So I've watched the live prior to that, and since then, and he doesn't like too many things that get said to him. Like, anyway, so he's very not picky, but you know what I'm saying. You got to really impress him. So, but that is just the moral of the story, is that, like, consistency. Like, if you don't keep making songs, like, honestly, I don't know. I'm trying to figure shit out because I have at least 30 maybe 40 songs that are done and no one's heard them except for me and like the people around me, you know?
So I'm gonna
And
tell you like they've been
That's
telling me, bro.
beautiful.
Push that shit out, bro.
yeah.
Cause yo,
You want to
people
hear
been
it.
waiting on my project and they like, yo, when you gonna put this shit out? Like,
wanna
I'm like, all
hear
right,
it,
look, I got
Loco.
a few more tweaks and I'm putting it out. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
The last
So
question about Jada. What was your
what's next for you? You know what I'm saying? Tell the people what's next for LoCo.
He was like, there was a question. But, well.
Oh, the Jada Kiss thing?
Yeah. What
Was-
was your words of wisdom from Jada?
Oh yeah. That too. That question you did. It was a 2-part question. So yeah, what was the advice you got with Jada Kiss, and how often do y'all chop it up, and do you seek advice from him?
So Jada Kiss, DJ Paul from 3-6 Mafia, Bun B, and I think Mickey Fax and I talked about it too. All of them said the same thing in one way or another. They said be yourself. Be yourself and let people see you. And you know, and I actually was talking to I don't know if you guys know Clinton Sparks. Clinton Sparks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I talk to him on Instagram on a regular basis, and he says the same, and he told me the same thing. Like he's just now like getting the recognition he's always wanted, you know. And he says the more that you show people who you are, when the market's ready for you, it'll happen, you know. Because there's really no way you can't tell somebody like this is what you got to do, unless they're gonna just take you under their wing and just put you on like, you know, like anybody that works with Drake, you know, you're good because Drake's gonna make sure your shit blows up. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Sure.
you know, so that's all them guys have always told me is just you know, they commend me on the flow. Everybody when they give me a good compliment, it's the flow. They like the cadence, the way I go fast and slow and shit like that. So they just said just keep being yourself. So that's what I'm trying to do is just be very local and entertain. energy. But this is who I am in real life. So people who know me in real life, like before
That's what's
the
up,
music,
man. That's what's up.
before
You
the
got good
YouTube,
vibes, good energy. You
yeah.
you a straight shooter. I could see that. I could tell in the streets you probably was a straight shooter too. You know what I'm saying? You said whatever was on your biscuit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. Things can't get done if you're not saying what's on your mind anyway, especially in the streets.
Yeah.
All right, so
Exactly that.
Shay, you got any more questions you want to ask LoCo?
I have a question for you, Loco. Is there another project that you have, anybody that you would specifically like to work with coming up next for you, Loco?
So that kind of goes back to the question when you say what's next. I'm trying not to do the what I would say like clout chasing thing, like trying to. Before I was looking for artists to like work with and do features with. Like if you guys might know, I got a song with Bizarre. I got a song with Mickey Fax.
So what was that like? What was that like working with platinum selling artist Bizarre? You know what I'm saying? He was in the D12, you know what I'm saying? For those that don't know. What was that like working with him? Because yo, he's the one that come on the track and just had you rolling the whole track. Like is it a lot of jokes going on? Like what that's like, man?
To be honest, he just a regular dude to me. Like, so I met him at a show that I got to open up for him, and Bizarre, Kid, and DJ Paul was there. Now DJ Paul, you know, he's in a whole nother room that you got to get permission to go see him, type shit.
Yeah.
Which I did. You know what I'm saying? I said, "Yo, you remember me?" Because I had met him previously. I was like, "Yo, you remember me?" He's like, "Yeah, come in." So that was a different conversation, but Bizarre was just kicking it with everybody. He was in the back freestyling, smoking, drinking. You know what I'm saying? He's just there with him and his manager, which is like his blood cousin. So he's just like a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I said, yo, I got an idea for a song. If you want to do it, we kind of like do like almost like an old school comedic like boom bap type shit. It's not really shit that I make, but like I'm able to do whatever I want lyrically. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
I said that shit. I sent to him. That shit got done like the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like he sent me right back. He's like, let's go, put it out. And I had planned to go and do the music video in Detroit, but I don't know. I kind of stayed away from wanting to go do that only because of the sound, like that style of music.
Yeah.
I changed my mind of wanting to invest, you know, the money on a project like that. You know, I could say I did it. I have his number. I can call him whenever I want. If I decide I want to do another song or video, he's coming to New Hampshire on Labor Day, Labor Day weekend on a Saturday. Yeah, he's coming back. So I talked to him about doing the song. He's like, yeah, if you want to do the song, pull up. You know what I mean? So I might do that.
That might be nice. That'd be nice.
Yeah, so
on Labor Day weekend with Bizarro and LoCo outside. Come on now, have everybody turned up. Come on, let's make that happen.
Yeah. So
in New Hampshire, come on, you know everybody will be outside.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Would you say on time? Did you say on?
No, I said outside. outside.
Those are Boston jokes, folks. Y'all well know that we not privy to this language right here. We not privy to that language unless you're from Boston. I was telling them, earlier, like y'all just got a distinctive voice, man, and it's something that carries on because people will be able to tell where you're from automatically, you know. And Family Guy did that for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it a thou. Everybody watch Family Guy, so as soon as they hear y'all accent, they know where y'all from automatically.
That's that Springfield.
Yeah.
That's like Springfield's you know, what is it, Simpsons, Family Guy. I mean, they set us up for everything, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dope though, you know what I'm saying? And I want to thank you for coming on, man, because this was dope. So let me ask you, what were some of the struggles that you went through? This ain't the pot, so we ain't gonna go deep, but give me one little struggle that was hard for you trying to do what you're doing in this industry right now.
It's still happening. It's still happening currently. It's a current struggle for me. And the struggle is just finding the exact sound that I like, that I want, the exact sound for me that I want people to hear, that, you know, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, you know, whatever, that's cool. But what do I got to do to get the millions on millions, you know? That's the struggle for me. It's like, I listen to certain types of music and I could make that type of music. Like for me, again, like we'll go back to the beginning of the show. I'm in a small city, 100,000, 200,000 people in Massachusetts, where almost nobody comes out from Massachusetts and blows up. I mean, now you got Joyner, and even Joyner's really not like all the way, you know.
Yeah.
So it's hard to find people that are consistent, that have the drive that I have. Like you can see this. You can see this, right? You can see this is my studio. So you can see my studio, right?
Fire.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I gotta pull
And
up, bro. I gotta pull
and,
up.
it,
I
and it's
gotta pull up so we can get it in, man.
it'd be difficult to get people to pull up where I'm at. Like that's just how this city is. Did I
Yeah, it
lose
really
you? I think I
is.
lost you.
No, we're still here. We're still here. But we lost you for a second.
A lot.
You little
I
froze
lost.
up on our end.
There you are.
Yeah, I
We got
locked
you
the
back.
phone.
Yeah, we got you back.
But that's the struggle. The struggle is just finding people with the same ethic and energy, you know. Luckily, that video you've seen, the people in the video, they're on the same time as me. So like I've been linking up with them. We've been doing a lot of shows together. And we have a little bit of a community of people and artists and promoters and influencers that are working together.
Right.
And it's growing. So, again, consistency and things happen. I'm
Right,
trying to
right,
lock my.
definitely.
That's what's up, man. And I agree with you because being consistent can make things happen for you. That's what I'm learning with this within itself. The more consistent I am, the more, even with the views and everything, like I might have a little bit of views on YouTube, right? But when you go on the analytics, I got 25,000 people looking at me right now. So I'm like, okay, that feels good.
Yeah,
So, you know, you might get discouraged at first until you really look at them analytics for real, because that's what it really be that keep me pushing. Because when I first started, like I said, I wanted to quit, bro, and because I was feeling like
after
I
the
wasn't
first
getting the
episode.
views that I wanted for real and all of that, and I'm like, yo, is people watching? Am I wasting my breath? Am I trying to
No,
help
stay
people?
positive.
Because the pot is really for helping people. So I felt like I wasn't
Yeah,
helping people. Then I started getting messages like, yo, and they sharing stories. And that's when I knew, like, yo, they sharing these stories. I can't even stop now. And my wife and my brother
yeah,
was like, yo, we was trying to tell you that from the beginning before you even started. You got something there. When you got something, don't worry about the criticism. Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about none of that. Keep pushing, bro. Because listen, you got a different sound. You know what I'm saying?
There's music for somebody. People
Right.
will
And,
love
and,
your
and what
sound.
some people don't
Somebody
like,
will
they might,
gravitate.
somebody else will
I
like.
love
And
it.
that's how I felt with
And
my
you're
music
hot.
because
Your music, your sound is hot. Everybody, you're getting people lit and feeling like they want to get up. So like you
right,
said, how you have the rhythm with you. You already have that movement with you. You've already got
right,
people's bodies ready to move with you. You already got it ready for the jump. So you're already on the right path. I already see the, like you said, the locomotion, the
the
locomotion.
locomotion. You know
Yes,
what
the
I'm saying? The
locomotion,
locomotion.
baby. So that's what I'm saying. So I see it. Everybody else is seeing your vibration, your energy. It's
Yeah,
moving.
and
The
on
blood,
top of that, your videos don't look
videos
cheap,
are
bro.
hot. Like
So
everything is
that's
moving
something.
the way
That's
that
something good within itself.
I
You
know
a
got
lot
this.
of
the
money.
green
I
screen. I
know.
got the green screen on the
I know.
on deck too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even used that John yet because I've been waiting to do a collab with somebody to do it. Maybe you could come down here and we could do a collab. We could do the collab through the internet, but you can come down here and we shoot the video together, bro. It
I'm
don't matter.
telling
Like,
you, you got
and
to
the
get a good
summertime, so being down here
video
would
guy.
be the best.
You got to get a good
Both of
video
y'all
guy.
pull up. Like, if we do a whole episode of the pot in the pot studio. You know what I'm saying?
And definitely an NC.
In North Carolina, send it to me. Like if you know there's a festival or like if they're looking for artists. So when I travel, I don't go. And I'm not saying this in a negative way towards you, but I don't travel. Like I would make it. Like let's say I made plans to come see you, but I'm not just coming to see you. You know what I'm saying? I want to know
Yeah, you coming with
local radio,
purpose. With-
the local radio station, who does interviews over here, like what clubs can I do an open mic, or you know what I'm saying? So everywhere I go, if I'm gonna spend money to go there, I'm gonna make sure I get as much out of it as I can. So I'm trying to hit
Absolutely,
North Carolina.
absolutely. Yeah, but coming down here, I definitely can get you plugged in with those things that you want to do as far as that as well.
Yes.
I don't have all the
Anything.
connects down North Carolina, but I'm building some great relationships down here. Thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? I've been down here 10 years, and I just started getting my feet wet with shaking and moving with people because it's hard for me to trust people after getting shot in the head. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get used to being able to talk to people for real again. You know what I'm saying? Because that was my hardest part of this whole journey that I'm on, is building relationships with people all over. Because it's been 10 years I had no friends, and it was intentionally. You know what I'm saying? So opening up is something that was hard for me to do. So I'm glad that I'm talking to y'all right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it builds a way for me to want to, you know, step out there more and continue to do what I'm doing. And this show won't just be in North Carolina. I plan on being a traveling podcaster. You know what I'm saying? So that is the goal, to be able to touch other places with other people in all walks of life. You dig? So yeah, man, we definitely going to talk about that off air though, so we can make some things actually happen. And plus, I'm thinking about I'm trying to throw something right now anyway. Hopefully, if things go right, I'll be a Wu-Tang ambassador with this food drive that they got going on. So I'll be a part of that as well. Yeah, and shout out to Joe Chronic too, Chronic Magazine. So I'm trying to, you know, do some things to make it bubble for the people, you know what I'm saying, for the summer. We gonna make the summer pop, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a name for this event that I want to throw. I did throw y'all the name and said Matic Fest, but I don't think it's gonna be called Matic Fest. I want to call it something else. I like Matic Fest, but
if you do something that's more universal, like I know these people, they do what's called Lit Fest, and they do it. I did the one in Atlanta because I seen they was in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But then like the very next weekend they was South Carolina doing Lit Fest. So they just like how you say you can do podcasts anywhere. So you have like not a basic name, but like a universal thing that goes different spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it brings people.
Right.
You know,
that everybody can kind of come together on that name and be like, oh, did you guys know that the Lit Fest was over here? Did you know that this
or it could be called the Stirring It Up Fest.
You know, stir it up. You know, stir it up's going on over here.
Stirring it up fest. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Attach that to you always to your
I'll
name.
figure out the name though, y'all.
You'll get that, Tig. I know you will.
Yeah, I'll figure out the name. When I come out with the name, official name, I'm gonna say it on air, but I'm gonna brainstorm and put something together and come up with a good name for it. But I would definitely love for y'all to be acts on it. And I've been talking to my OG, and we've already been planning to throw the event anyway. Well, so it would be dope if I could have some dope artists come down, bless our stage, whether it's an outside event or indoor event, whatever way, because you know, in the South it's central air, so you ain't gotta be out there if you don't want to be out there.
Well, we like being outside. We like being outside.
Facts. Let's do it outside.
Yeah, inside, outside, it don't matter. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I just be warning people. You know, the South is not the South. It's SOUF because the heat is flaming.
Oh yeah.
You
might need that AC though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it be flaming down here. Like, it be flaming down here.
I was in Fayetteville, Arkansas. It was 110 degrees, and picture me jumping around on stage trying to rap fast, you know, at 210 pounds. Yeah. So trust me, I know it's hot down there.
All right, so we going over the time. Any shout outs you want to get before we go? Because look, it's 59 minutes. We done made it past an hour now.
What are we doing? Of course.
We was enjoying ourselves, and that's what we doing, stirring the pot. You know what I'm saying? We stirring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But any shout outs you want to give, LoCo?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, just to both of y'all for inviting me on here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Shay, I know I recognize you when you hit me up. I've seen you on comments, and I didn't know you had that much info on me. That makes me feel truly blessed. She was going, I know you Azorian. I know you. I'm like, okay, I didn't know you knew all of that. So thank you for being tuned in and tapped in and introducing me to Tig. And shout out to you, bro. Just keep doing. Any tips you need or any advice or questions? Because you know I got the podcast studio here. I was doing it for a grip. I might maybe go back into it again and do
Okay.
like I'm thinking of doing like an advice for artists type shit.
Okay.
You know, like show and just go live like or once a week and just do that. But yo, bro, just keep doing your thing. So shout out to both of y'all.
Thank
And
you.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
that, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you
I
for coming
appreciate
on.
you,
We
man.
appreciate
Thanks for
you.
dropping the gems on here. Thanks for bringing that energy, you know what I'm saying? And it was definitely a pleasure doing this interview with you, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for joining the group, first of all, because you was in the group too.
I
You know
know.
what I'm saying? So that was dope within itself, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we just gonna keep it booming and keep it, you know, you're gonna be an alumni because this is the beginning stages of stirring the pot. So the first 10 people, they alumni, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely. Thank you for being patient with us, tapping in with us. To all your guests and everybody who's tapping in on all the socials. Thank you
Thank y'all for
thank you guys
watching.
for being patient and for watching us here at Stirring the Pot. Tig, thank you
Yes.
for having me as your co-host. The host
Hey,
is
you already know, you
you
know what I'm
already
saying?
know.
Salute
It's
to the
real.
queens.
And
We
I
empower
appreciate
women out here, you know what I'm saying?
all of everybody watching. So make sure you guys tap in next time here at Stirring the Pot.
Hey, be stirring.
And we be stirring.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, so LoCo, man, I want to say thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for coming on.
Just
This
let
was
them
dope
know.
chopping it up with you.
Just let them know it's your boy LoCo, your boy LoCo TV,
Hey.
and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And all that, you know what I'm saying? All right, bro.
Video.
I'll talk to you.